Should I use this? Oh, Lord. Good evening. Tom Walters explained the dress code, and I was semi-formal, so I don't know, maybe I misinterpreted it, but it's too warm for anything else. You all ready for a great concert tonight? No, folks, that was weak. Very weak. That might fly at CVU or Essex, but we got standards here. Okay, you got one more chance. Come on, enthusiasm. Are you all ready for a great concert? Are you ready to raise the roof? Oh, Lord. All right, once was enough. Well, I hope so, because tonight is a night to celebrate for a number of reasons, but primarily because it's seniors' night. This is our opportunity to send them off in style, to give them a night that they won't forget, and we can do that by raising the roof and really having a great time. It's also an evening for us to thank the music faculty here. We have great music faculty for all the work they do, everything they do for these kids. There's also, it is a special night because this is Bob Yanni's final concert. He will be retiring. And at the end of the concert, we have a little surprise from kind of a takeoff on Mr. Holland's opus. So, and what I want to announce to any of you who might be alums who ever played in the jazz band or with Mr. Yanni, if you just spontaneously at the end of the concert, just please come join us up here on stage. After the concert is an award ceremony in the cafeteria, and it wouldn't be a good award ceremony without ice cream, and we have plenty of that. So you're all invited to attend that, and if you don't know, just go out here, take a right, head down the hall, you'll smell the ice cream. Next, as you can see, we've got a lot of really neat toys around here, and tonight's a very special evening again because we are going to be videoing this and broadcasting this concert, and hopefully the ones in the future on the local cable access television station. A couple people, it's in your program, but a couple people to thank. Marie Thomas with Mount Mansfield Community Television, Jim Dunn of Sparrow Video, who is doing all the video for us, and Rich Parker, Chief Audio Engineer at VPR, and we thank VPR for all of their nice audio equipment. There will be also a video for sale of this concert, very professionally done, for $10, and if you join us in the cafeteria, there will be 2 clipboards, one at each ice cream station. Just sign up there, and we should have these ready by next week to distribute before school is done. Just put your name, and if you have a student here, we'll put the student's name and we'll distribute it that way. Lastly, I just want to apologize. Obviously, we have microphones and cameras and everything. For any inconvenience this might cause you, at times that people may get in your way, but I hope you'll be understanding that we really didn't want to do this without doing a really professional job, and we have 4 cameras going, and so at times maybe someone might be in your way, but only for a moment. And lastly, next year we'll be here very soon, and more concerts, more cabarets, District Jazz Festival. But one other special thing that's happening next year is Mount Mansfield, along with UVM, has been asked to host the New England Music Festival. And you'll be seeing more about that, but hopefully, if we got it photocopied in time, there'll be an information sheet on your way out. And the one thing we really ask of all of you, and one of the real big tasks of this, is housing. There's some 400 students that will be coming to this area, and the way this will really be successful, we really showcase Mount Mansfield, is we got to get in this as a community. This is not just a music event, but this will showcase the school, Jericho, the whole area, okay? So, but there'll be more about that, but if you're interested in housing a student or 2 or more, just pick up the information. And with that, I am done, and enjoy, and remember, raise the roof tonight. Come on.
Power changed our accompaniment, changed our song around on the power of one, and just been great for us to have them.
A mountain higher, and a raindrop helps the river to flow. You and I are just the same. It takes just one to fan the flame of desire to make a change. Each voice that is singing, each hand that is reaching, each heart that is beating.
upbeat song, get something, and so he suggested, this was one of them when we were able to get our hands on, and we were having fun with it. The other one is because Sarah Hamlin went to All Easterns and sang at Carnegie Hall, and this piece was done at Carnegie Hall in the breathtaking. She's going to be moving in to direct this song, and you're going to be part of it. Whatever she does, when she's standing only in front of you, you do. As she turns, and you will see, we will be creating a thunderstorm in the rainforest for the Brazilian song.
We Hum.
Well, at least it's not as bad as Memorial Day was. That was hot. Thank you so much for your warm welcome. Boy, I guess I should have prepared a speech. I'm feeling a little tongue-tied all of a sudden, but I guess the first thing that I want to do is to thank Jim Dunn of Sparrow Productions and Rich Parker from VPR for both recording this concert in the audio realm as well as the video. So thank you to you two. I really appreciate that. You can see this recording on cable TV, I'm told, and we will also be selling copies of the video. And you may have already heard that, but it doesn't hurt to say it again. The other thing I want to say is that I think everybody in this room knows that teenagers have been getting a bad rap lately. The events of Littleton horrified us all, but I want you to know that I work with these kids behind me 4 days a week, and if you ever lose faith in the next generation, just think about the kids in this band because they are the best. The next thing that I'd like to do, seeing that this is the awards concert, is to award the John Philip Sousa Band Award. This is an award that we give out every year. The recipient gets a certificate, a pin, and they also get their name engraved forever into a plaque that is outside. I'd like to read the, we actually have the plaque. What do you know? Thank you, Mrs. Hollandy. Ooh, it's got the name on it. It's going to give it away. So that you know why it is that we give out this award, I'd like to quickly read a paragraph that will hopefully tell you. Since its inauguration in 1954, thousands of U.S. high schools have presented the John Philip Sousa Band Award to their most outstanding band student. The award recognizes those young musicians displaying superior musicianship, leadership, dependability, loyalty, cooperation, and other qualities of conduct which school instrumental music programs strive to impart. The Sousa Award is the top nationwide prize in the school band field, both in prestige and in appearance. It promotes the entire band by encouraging musicians to greater achievement and enthusiasm while providing an inspiring stimulus for potential instrumentalists. I'm very proud to present the 1999 John Philip Sousa Band Award to Melissa Penny. Okay, those of you that are familiar with band concerts are probably wondering why I put the overture second. Usually you do the overture first, but as you'll hopefully see from this piece, this is a perfect way for us to finish our year. We started this piece back in October, and you may have heard some complaints at home about it. It is very hard, but it's also an awful lot of fun. So with that, we are going to play for you Festive Overture, Opus 96 by Dmitri Shostakovich, and this will fill out our band year.
This being the last concert of the year, and more importantly, for us seniors, our last concert ever, I felt it, and we all felt it important for it to not go unnoticed. And as I was thinking about it last night, my mom and I wrote a little poem because we have the most amazing band director in the world. Teacher or mentor, cheerleader and friend, you combine them so well we don't want band to end. Your love for music and for teaching are strong. If not for you, many of us would be long gone. We play Stump the Chump when we are at the end of our rope, or you resort to funny jokes to help us cope. Although you are clear that we should do what's right, you offered rides home from the prom, no matter the time of night. We've told you our dreams, our hopes, and our fears too. Somehow you always know exactly what to say or do. You've taught us a love for music, hard work, and fun. You can bet we will be back to visit, whether we have to walk, crawl, or run. It's hard to say goodbye to someone who has enriched our life, so instead we'll say a bientôt or au revoir, and good luck to you and your wife.
and girls in madrigals that are graduating. Janet Anderson, Bridget Cummings, Betsy Thomas, Sarah Manns, Sarah Vogelzane, Melissa Penny, and Maggie Ryden. We would like to express our gratitude to them for their dedication, their friendship, and all their hard work. We'd also like to express our extreme gratitude for our outstanding director, Ms. Rhonda Vogelzang. As a token of our appreciation for all the hard work, effort, and time she puts into making us what we are, we'd like to present her with this plant. Thank you for...
purpose. But the joy of an unobstructed effort. But spoke in laughing astonishment that there was no ugliness or pain, and that there never had to be.
Award the 2 National Choral Awards for 2 individuals that have been singing all 4 years here. A boy and a girl traditionally get this award. And I'm happy to award this with Mrs. Vogelzang, and there's a special reason. I'm going to let you do the girl.
The 1999 National School Choral Award goes to Sarah Vogelzang.
For the boy, this is a boy who's been a great singer, musician, has been composing a lot of music, and brightens up my 6th period prep time, David Jones.
I know it's a hot and long concert, but it's a great concert. And I wanted to bestow an award, a National Orchestra Award, to Janet Anderson, who will be attending Marlborough College in Vermont next year. And she's played viola and violin, and she's been singing, and her attitude is excellent. So that's what I'm going to do. And she's going to receive this award twice. And this is a switch that somebody has lost. not going to say much, but I wanted to say that with all what's going on in the world and in the United States recently, that I'd like to just mention that my response and these people's and all the students that you've heard tonight, their response is to create music and art for you, and it's the opposite of all the negativity that's been happening in our country and around the world. So I hope that you, as a community, continue to support your art program with as much enthusiasm as you can, because it really is what life is about. So with that aside, La Serenissima, to be serene, so hopefully we'll play it to do it justice. with the orchestra, which is unique in itself. This is Dave Jones, and he's going to do a rendition of Blues Away. A brand new piece of music.
I always love the way you swing. All of those bluesy songs you sing. You brighten up my day each time you swing my blues away. I never heard you cry before. Even when the blues were at your door, you know just what to sing each time you swing my blues away. Never for a moment am I lonely when I'm around you. When you sing a song, you really swing on, you never sound blue. Every time I look into your eyes, those are moments I realize. Life like a song is worth swinging, so let's go swing our blues away. Never for a moment am I lonely when I'm around you. When you sing those songs you really swing on, you never sound blue. Every time I look into your eyes, those are moments I realize. Life like a song is worth swinging, so let's go swinging, let's go swinging, let's go swinging our blues away.
the Hours, which a lot of you will recognize, and I think you'll enjoy it. And it's really quite nice to have all this variety within our group at this particular concert. Have a lot of fun.
Now, I know you all grew up with Camp Granada, but this is a beautiful piece of music, and if you take away the novelty words, you'll really get the gist of how it was intended to be heard.
Thank you very much. Sorry for the hold-up. I know just how it is to stay around there for a length of time that you've sat in those seats. As many times I've had the opportunity to sit in them myself, and I know that, hey, man, we're finally getting it over with. I know that feeling. I'd like to introduce the tunes that we're playing tonight, though. The first tune we're playing is called MMC 78. It was written by one of our seniors. It was arranged by the same senior, and soloing on the piece will be the same senior, a fantastic music student who has just been given a $15,000 a year scholarship to Eastman competitive scholarship playing. Thank you. For the last 2 years, he's rated #1 in the state on trombone for jazz. And we'd like to play Embassy 78 featuring James Hirschfield. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our next tune we'd like to play is called It's Only a Paper Moon, and it features our vocalist, Jessica Smith, who sang in Chicago for the Northeastern Music Educators Conference, the National. And she's been singing with us all year. It's just a great pleasure to have here. She presents a song like it should be sung, and we'd like to have you listen to one of her tunes, It's Only a Paper Moon. Absolutely a great singer. Singers don't just become singers like that. They have to have the training. And she has studied with one of the best. She studied with Jill Levis, who taught her the Present a Song, who's one of the best professional singers in the state today. We'd like to, at this time, give our Jazz Award. We have the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, which is given to the deserving seniors in high school throughout the entire country. This year, we have an absolutely, as you have already heard, most deserving senior, James Hirschfield. Actually, in this band, we have 4 seniors. I'd like to introduce all our seniors. The 3 of them are going into music or a music minor next year. One of our seniors, James Hirschfeld, we just heard he's going to Eastman School of Music. Our first trumpet, Mike Seiko, will be going next year to Kent State. He'll be taking up music. Mike. One of our guitars, Charles Holland, will be taking music as a minor. He's going next year to BU.
Stand up there.
And our last senior keyboard specialist decided not to make music her career, but is going to be pre-med at Bowdoin. Sarah Mann.
Before we play this last one, all right, we got a card, and I wish we could say there's a check for $2,500 in here, but there's not. Yeah, we all signed it, though, and we all wrote something nice, and that's for you. And I would like to say something personally. When I was in 8th grade, I saw Mr. Yanni come down to our school, and he did a concert for us, and I didn't know he was Mr. Yanni then. I didn't even know really who he was. I just saw him leading the band, and so when I became a 9th grader, I wanted to be in the jazz band. I really wanted to be in the jazz band. And I didn't have a trombone. I played euphonium at the time, and I didn't know it then, but I know it now. There's no way I was going to be playing euphonium in jazz band. So it wasn't a problem. Mr. Yanni let me use a trombone, which don't have to do. And you'll get it back. And that's what made it possible. And the first day, he put me into a practice room, and I was sweating bullets because it was so hot, and he was just drilling me. And I had never played a trombone before. And he said, play the B-flat scale. I had no idea what a B-flat scale was. And I didn't know how to play it on the trombone. And so over about 4 weeks, he showed me how to play the trombone and tried to get me into a music festival, and we tried every day he was here, and I didn't make it. And I was real disappointed, but he wasn't, and he was real excited. And I always remember that. Not that I didn't make it, real excited that I tried.
Thank you very much. For our last tune, we'd like to do a tune that teachers always have to, they have continuing education courses. Just before I retired, I got recertified. And the continuing education course that I took was down in Central Connecticut, and I happened to have whom I thought was probably the best teacher that we ever had. His name was Jim Swearingen. And he's written a great number of tunes. He's my favorite. This is one of his tunes. It's called Carnival del Sol. It's featuring our drummer, Brendan Mangan. We hope you appreciate it. Carnival del Sol by Jim Swearingen.
Clap again in a second. I do want to say a few words. First, I would like to have all of my colleagues come on stage. Andrea, Tom, Rhonda, Ann, Peter, come over, Bob. Although we're going to say a few words about Bob, and I guess I'm one that has to say them because I know him, I think, the longest, I would like all of us to give all these people a round of applause, not only the students, but the conductors. Bob and I have a history unlike James. Bob and I have known each other for about 40 years. I was 12 years old, entering the 7th grade. Those who can do math, you can figure out how old I am now. I didn't practice much, but I fooled my parents. They wanted me to do lessons, and so I tried them. I fooled the elementary music teacher a little bit, or at least she let me believe I was. But Bob caught on real quickly. And he knew I really wasn't practicing much, so in the 7th grade, he was always on my case. Come on, Bob, come on, Stevens, whatever you wanted to call me, get on it. Well, the cutting edge came Memorial Day. I really didn't want to stay in the band. I really wanted to play baseball. And Bob said, if you don't march in the parade and you're playing that baseball game, you better make some choices. That ended my band career. I made a choice. However, the man always had my respect. Not only of my friends in school, but I still maintained a high respect for Bob. Stupid enough as I was, as a freshman, I decided I don't want to go out for chorus, but I think I can do this thing. So I was in chorus rehearsal early on in the fall, and I was singing in the back of the group, and Bob said, somebody back there in the corner, you're not in tune. Said, Stevens, would you sing? And so I sang a little short solo, very short. Yeah, it's not you, let's try this again. So we all sang again. Stop. And if you ever see Bob conduct, when he stops, you stop. And we all stopped, and he said, let me try a couple other people. So he tried a couple other people. They were fine. Try it again. We did it a third time, and that was it. He said, Stevens, it's you. I want to see you after class. So needless to say, that was the end of my chorus experience. And I went into athletics. But Bob has always had my respect. About 7 years ago, this time, he came to Mount Mansfield with the Lamoille Union Group. I had been at People's Academy. Bob had been there many years. He moved over to Lamoille, and he came here with a jazz band. And I was highly impressed. Andrea had taken our band, which was very, very small, to a much larger group and needed some help. She didn't complain, but I knew she could use some extra help. And I said, Bob, would you consider coming out of retirement? And I didn't think we had a prayer of getting him out of retirement. He said, well, let me call you. And so he went home, and a couple of days later, he called me. He said, Bob, I think I'd like to take you up on that option. And I said, Bob, I don't have any money in the budget. The budget's already passed, and don't worry about it. He said, what can you do? Can you pay my mileage? He was going to come down from Morrisville. I said, gosh, Bob, that's not enough money. That's enough for me. I'll start the jazz band and come down for mileage. So we worked out a little arrangement, and that started Bob's career here at Mount Mansfield. 6 years later, he's developed an incredible rapport with kids, with the community, with parents. He goes way beyond what he gets paid. He comes on the weekends. He goes to different activities throughout the year that he is not paid for. He volunteers of his own. This day and age, it's hard to find somebody that just volunteers time because they have a passion. Bob has a tremendous passion. He's always had it for music. His family's had a passion for it. He's a perfectionist. Sometimes that drives people crazy, but I love it. And he's got energy. I would like to see who in the audience, including myself, has the energy that Bob still does at his young age. We certainly wish him well. It's bittersweet. I hope he doesn't stop conducting. I hope he's a guest conductor at some point in time, someplace, again. I will stay in touch. He has coffee with my parents at McDonald's in Morrisville still. My father forgave him for kicking me out of the band, or sort of convinced me not to be in the band, I think. But again, with all due respect, and I mean it very, very seriously, I asked Bob to come here because I knew the quality of individual he was, what he would bring to the MMU community. He's been part of our family. We aren't going to give him a watch, but we are going to give him a clock. On behalf of the Friends of Music and MMU, Bob, we thank you, we wish you the best of luck, and thanks for all the 6 years here.
Thank you very much, people. I've enjoyed my stay here at Mount Mansfield. The caliber of students you have here are fantastic. For example, look at my saxophones there. All my saxophones are honor roll students, every last one of them. The whole band is just a great, great group of kids. There's nothing that you could do for youngsters like this that they wouldn't work for you. They're just an absolutely fantastic group of youngsters, and it's been an absolute pleasure to work here for these last few years, and I'm sure I'm going to miss it. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming, and we invite the students into the cafeteria. Parents too?
Yeah.
Parents too. There's lots of ice cream. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeehaw.